Just when I was about to give up on Resi, somehow the Resi gods came through. Your boy secured a reservation at Tatiana. Tatiana is a restaurant that speaks for itself. It's easily top 5 hardest reservations to get in the city. The food is a pretty cool, innovative mix of African, Caribbean, some American. The space is a decent size, but I will say I did feel pretty packed in, which I didn't love. First thing we ordered were the curried goat patties, which came in a set of 3. I grew up in the Bronx eating all types of beef patties, so I know what's good and I know what's trash. Just by looking at them, I could tell these weren't gonna be golden crust patties. These had to be better. Like, look how flaky that crust is. And I know you see the oil all over my plate. Golden crust could never. Why I took out a fork and a knife for this shit was beyond me. Normally I just take it straight to the head. I think it was because of the atmosphere. I wanted to be fancy. I wanted to be a little stush. So we did that and we tried it. The outside was perfect, flaky without being too stiff, and right underneath, super soft. Perfectly baked, so crispy, a little crunchy, and the goat was the goat. Sorry, that was too easy. They even included a bunch of dipping sauces. They had like a mango chutney, kind of like what you get for samosas, and some other thing. I dipped it in the mango chutney because I just knew that flavor was gonna slap. And my prediction was true. It was good. It was solid. Next thing we got were the egusi dumplings. This gotta be the freshest take on egusi. Most of us Africans have only had it for stew when eating gari or having some fufu. Kwame decided to serve it up to us in dumpling form with some red stew. A couple bites in and I will tell you the egusi flavor was understated. If you love egusi, you may not like this. The red stew was eh. For drinks, Amber got the pina colada and I got the POG nutcracker. It's another one of those things where if you know, you know. Nutcracker season is upon us, for real. The next thing we got was the oxtail and crab rangoon. I'm usually not a crab rangoon person, but add oxtail to it and I'm sold. Unlike the egusi dumplings, the oxtail flavor could not be hidden. It slapped the crab flavor in the face. It took over the whole rangoon and that was not a bad thing, I promise you that. Not as prolific as the goat patty, but pretty damn good too. While we were waiting, I ordered an old fashioned and they made it super strong, so shout out to them. The recommendation was to only get one large entree, so we ended up getting the short rib pastrami suya. First, let's talk about the size. This was a huge helping, and for damn near 90 bucks, it really better have been. The dish was essentially pastrami's cut up and sliced. It had the suya seasoning and a big old loaf of some caraway cocoa bread. Now please, if you've had suya before, don't expect this to be that, because it's not. And if you've had cocoa bread, this is a little different from that too. I was really trying to figure out how to attack this behemoth of a meal, so I decided to take a quarter of the cocoa bread and slap some of the pastrami suya onto it. Alright, I'm lying, it was more than some, it was like a lot. But then I got the red cabbage, threw some on top of there. It's coming together pretty damn good. I don't know what type of sauce this was, but I do remember it being tasty, so slapped it on there too. Put the hood on and was ready to turn up for real, for real. And of course, camera eats first. Take a look at that bad boy. Take a look at my concoction. And I tore it up. Like I said, this is not really suya because for one, the meat is really soft in its pastrami form. But goddamn, it still tasted pretty good. I almost ate my finger there. I had to be careful. I really only made one baby sandwich. The rest of it I just ate straight up. For the most part, I just grabbed this pastrami and grabbed all the little suya spices from the plate and tore it up. For my people who don't do spicy food, please stay away from the suya spices in particular. I really had to deal with the repercussions of my actions the next day, but the food was so good, I could live with it. Oh yeah, dessert. The hostess kept pushing me to get the brownie, but I got the rum cake, and I really didn't like it. It wasn't terrible, but not my cup of tea. Would never order it again. All in all, Tatiana was a hit. The drinks were really strong. The ambiance was cool. The service was nice. The prices were kind of insane, but hey, this is New York City dining. What are you supposed to do? Would I go back again? Absolutely. There's some food on the menu that I absolutely must try. Reservation gods, do your magic.